then we have the Moorish period, the Arab period, finishing in 1462, when the Spanish expel all the Muslims from the Iberian Peninsula. And then in 1704, the English and the Dutch, they take the rock in the name of the Austrian royal house. They had no intention of staying, they just take the rock because the house of Habsburg, the Austrian royal house, was the Spanish throne. They were at war with this referendum when we decide to be British. So on the 10th of September, we'll all have a big party.
Wow. Maybe we'll come back to party.
I tell you that it's worth it, huh?
Yeah.
It's just very unfortunate that I start my evening shift on the 10th of September from 6 to 12. 6 in the afternoon to 12 in the evening. So it's my turn to take all the party goers back home.
That'll be entertaining.
That'll be a lot of fun. I'll have a couple of buckets in the car.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Now go on.
All our education is in English. We go to school and we do exactly the same curriculum as any English school. But we are forced to learn Spanish as a second language. So my generation, as from 12 years old, started learning Spanish. But nowadays, the younger generation starts as from 8 years old, because the Spanish language was being lost. So what I speak to my colleagues, to my friends, etc., is Llanito. It is a dialect, and we mix Spanish with English. Wow. So I never say abre la puerta por favor, which means open the door please. I'll always say abre la puerta please. Always.
Okay.
So all words that we always use in English are sorry, please, and thank you. And the numbers, we always say in English the numbers. So if somebody asks me for my telephone number, even if they ask me in Spanish, I'll tell them in English. That's because my numeracy at school is taught in English.
Wow. So very interesting question here. Why you drive on the right? And,
that changes in the 1920s. Somebody noticed that it's extremely stupid for such a small place with so little roads to have to change when they come from Spain. So they have the idea to change to the other side. However, most of the cars at the time had right-hand drive, just like the UK. So we were driving on the right with the steering wheel on the right. The last country to change in Europe was Sweden in 1967. And I think the only ones remaining are Great Britain and Ireland. So the kids, the young people go to school here till they're 18. And then when they're 18, they get a choice. If they want to study further, they can study business here in Gibraltar. We've got a very small university. It mainly caters for adults learning and for business studies. If they would.
Wonderful.
Do you still want to be part of Britain now that we're coming out of the EU?
Sorry?
Do you still want to be part of Britain now that we're leaving the
We always want to be part of Britain.
Still want to remain part of Britain, yeah?
In June the 23rd, we had our Brexit referendum.
Yeah.
And we voted 96% to stay in
Europe, yeah.
Simply because we have Spain as a neighbor and they can be an aggressive neighbor.
Why can't you pop?
So we don't need them to have another reason to be unfriendly to us.
Right, okay.
So I guess everybody has to conform with the results, which is 52% to leave. So we leave.
Yeah.
The morning after the referendum, I woke up at 6 and I heard nothing. It was like New Year's Day. You know when you wake up on New Year's Day and there's silence?
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my God, we are leaving.
Yeah.
Because here there would have been a lot of cheering if we would have stayed.
Yeah. I think a lot of people were surprised.
I think we were all surprised. Even the people who voted leave were, I think, in the end surprised.
Yes, yeah.
This is our first stop for the Pillars of... So if you can imagine the rock, all of that stretch out is all built on reclaimed land. The military parts down here just to the right, to the left, sorry, and then the newer parts of the city to the northwest, all built after the 1980s. We're going to go all the way up there. As long as there is no food, plastic bags or paper bags, they will leave us in peace.
Okay.
Okay? There's many stories that they take cameras, that they take phones. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. They go mainly for food and also plastic bags. Because they think there's food inside the plastic bag.
Yeah.
There's nothing that a monkey likes more than a Morrison's plastic bag.
Still do, I can't.
You see? You see?
Oh, there's a monkey! Oh,
He's a 1-year-old, see? He's from 2015.
Honey, go, because she's thinking that you carry something.
Guarda lì.
family still has to come. Over there by the red building, wait for me there. I'll go first.
Allez, venez.
Ouais. Non, je regarde l'histoire. Moi aussi, je regarde jusqu'à la fin. Il en a partout. Non. Oh.
They were eating ice cream.
If they do, the same rules. No touching, no stroking, and no holding at any point.
Okay.
And we just lean forward, the monkeys will come off. This is checkpoint. She's the first to greet us. So she's gonna have a look, she's gonna... If I stop here, she comes, has a look who's inside, has a look what's inside, nobody's eating anything, no interest. Oh, if I put my hand by my pocket, she'll have a look. No, nothing.
Look, there's a
So
little
I'm going
baby.
down now to the right hand
I
side.
know. There's a baby and...
Oh, yeah.
There's the one with the newspaper on it right ahead.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
think if you look down there, there are a place to look for a second.
To the east, the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
About 370 meters high here, with the highest point being behind us at 426 roughly.
Okay.
And look, the whole family here.
Oh, it's too late.
Get off. She breaks my mirror, see?
Oh, yeah. Is that based up this still?
That's a transponder for telephones. The base is behind us, you see it now when we're out.
Down your side of it. See? Oh, he's got seeds in the middle of that way.
Did you see that?
Goodness.
Okay,
In
it's
the
really
middle.
important that I open the doors because this female that we have on the other side likes to come in. So I need to stop her.
Okay.
Are we getting out here?
Yeah.
You doing what?
Just having a look around. See the monkeys at the top.
Now, cold.
Thank you.
What?
On the roof.
Cold.
Oh yeah.
request that we do it very often. I'm sitting on my corner.
Yeah, very human, very soft.
I tell you, come over here, my friend. You want to do it? Yeah. Come over here. You got the camera ready, Ace?
You get one, Tracy?
Put your hands out like this. With the base, and the monkey's going to sit on it.
Yeah.
This way, this way. Yeah,
And that's it. Don't grab the monkey, okay, sir? You just put the base, and he sits there, and that's it. Llámalo para que mire la cámara. There.
Just 1 second. Let's take the picture.
Cámara. Shh, monkey, cámara. Got it? Wait, put your hands out.
Okay.
He'll pass it over,
No,
yeah?
then I'll take one of you.
I'm alright, don't worry.
Didn't come out?
Yeah, I got yours. Well, how do you jump in? Oh, that's lovely.
It's comfortable.
Why we put you there is because there's a parliamentary.
Got it?
Okay, next.
Alright.
This is the hierarchy.
Got it?
Can I put
Of course.
Quickly and keep it on that side, yeah? Yeah, you have it both hands in front of you, right?
I got it now.
You want?
Put them on the floor, let's bring it down to the floor, open your arms like this.
Okay.
Right.
He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to me, guys.
The old lady doesn't want the little one to eat. The guy's 25 and the female's 28. And there's a plaque up here, and that's for Michael, who lived about 28. He was a male and he lived till 28. So he was very long living. You see that once they get older, the females especially, their spine starts curving. You notice their age by their spine. It's curved. So very, very like humans.
Yeah.
Oh, quick, Tracy.
Look up, look up.
Look up,
Ah, she's taking the selfie.
Aaron, look up.
Stand up slowly, stand up. Already.
Get off my pocket. Better move over, if not she'll jump again. Okay. To the feeding area. Wait for me by the feeding area. The views down are beautiful. I'll explain a bit now.
Boys, with me. Boys, Mama, with me. There's one on the road.
And then he drives down the hill that we're going to go down, but not at our speed, much faster. So there's 250 monkeys and 40 to 45 babies that will be born this year. So we'll end August with around 290, 295 monkeys. They're all numbered, they're all recorded, even the genealogy chain of their mother, that's all recorded.
Wow.
They're all vaccinated for hepatitis B and rabies. The little ones not yet. After their 7 months they'll be caught and then slowly vaccinated. The females are given contraception year on, year off when they can be caught. So some of the females that you see up here will be taking care of the babies even if they're not theirs, just because they feel a bit left out.
Okay.
The reason for contraception is so that we can control the number of monkeys that we have. The monkeys are indigenous to Tunisia, Algeria and Morocco, to the North Mountains. In Tunisia they're already extinct. There's not one left in the wilderness. But in Algeria and Morocco they're still living but still endangered. So there's about 1,300 monkeys left, they say. And that's because of natural predators and deforestation. Here, they don't have any natural predators, so they are thriving, they are fed, they are taken care of. So if we didn't use contraception and exportation, we sometimes export monkeys, we wouldn't be able to manage the numbers.
So how do they catch them then?
There's a gentleman called Eric Shaw, and he's like the head of the ape management, and he comes up with a little gun with darts, and he puts them to sleep and he takes them.
Oh,
And it's very tranquilizing. It's very funny to watch, because of course the monkeys know exactly what he's going to try and do. So you'll see them scarper, they run as fast as they can. I don't know if you ever saw it. There was a program on Channel 5, it was called Gibraltar, Britain Under the Sun.
Yes.
And it comes out there, he's filmed doing exactly that.
Okay.
It's very,
It's been on, yeah, we saw it.
it's very comic.
Wow.
So once he's done that, the mothers don't have any problem taking them back then again, because someone else has touched
That's
them.
right. Because they've passed that 7-8 month period.
Okay, right.
During the first 6-7 months, they are very protective over their little ones. But then, once the year passes more or less, they all become parents. So they all work an holoparental thing. They're all parents. They have this group thing, and what they've grown is into families. Winston Churchill finds out about it, and he orders for reinforcement, because his theory is that as long as the monkeys are here, the rock will be British. He orders for reinforcement, and they bring 12 males and 12 females. And ever since, we've had plenty of monkeys. During her visit, the Queen is pictured here with Prince Charles and Princess Anne, is it? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Princess Anne, and they have exactly the same as you had. The monkeys on their shoulders and holding them in their arms. And that's the last time she came, the Queen, in 1954.
Long time
She's
ago.
not been since then.
The wall that reaches the top is built in the 1540s, and basically to defend the old city from pirates that were constantly attacking. But nowadays what happens is that the monkeys, this is the avenue for the monkeys to get into town, because it reaches all the way to the bottom, all the way to the EU flag flying, huh? Still. The EU flag, the Gibraltar flag, and the Union Jack.
Not yet decided what to do.
Sorry?
Not yet decided what to do.
Article 50 hasn't been invoked yet. The lady doesn't decide. On the bright side, we have now a foreign minister, Boris Johnson, that takes no rubbish from anybody. Because you do know that the day
Me?
Un soldat avec sa femme et leurs 3 enfants était promis à une mort certaine sans la généreuse contribution du corps auquel il appartenait.
And take me. As I go down, I also.
siege was when soldiers tried to capture a strongly defended town or fortress by surrounding it. The attack process ended by cutting off food supplies and reinforcements the defenders were eventually surrendered. This happened in the space of consecutive 40s, which began in 1775, which was 7 years, 7 months and 12 days, is known as the Green Siege. War on its way began on the 25th of May, 1782, and although this was Gibraltar's first defense,
Just imagine this was on your ear. Fire! Nice.
the large, high-ceiling chamber with openings for 7 guns was named St. George's Hall.
Me and you.